beautiful people. We're going to do a little bit of lower back today. We're going to do it from the floor, from tabletop and from standing. So make sure you've got everything that you need and you're going to be comfortable and warm. We'll start by lying down. Just tucking the chin in, gently rolling down on the back. Rolling your arms out, taking your time to adjust. I'm taking my feet to the outside edges of the mat. Letting the knees just drop there. Feel the lower back, relax and release. Take as much time as you like to adjust the body and really ensure that you're very, very comfortable. I'll just take 5 breaths. Here, every in-breath, feel the new and the fresh energy moving into the body. Every out-breath, feel the floor and the earth holding you and supporting you. Adjusting as you need to, feeling letting go happening, feeling the earth holding and supporting you. We're going to just start by bringing the knees in over the chest. So take your time with your breath, but when you're ready, when you finish your 5 breaths, take your knees in over the chest. You can hold around the back of the thighs or the front of the calves and just gently start to rock and roll, easing that back. I find that I'm kind of almost like walking the lower back away, down the mat. And you'll notice that if you push the knees out a little bit, you get a different part of the back up near the buttocks. And if you hug the knees in, you get more of the upper back. And you can keep your toes pointing up. You're not quite getting the upper back, but you're here. And just feel what you like to do here. And this is really good exercise for the lower back if you've got issues with the lower back. And then we'll do a bit for sciatica. So if you just stretch one leg away and have the other knee tucked in, you just hug that knee in and keep that other leg stretched away. Have the heel down. Keep hugging that knee in, just releasing in the back. Shoulders relaxed, face relaxed, both toes pointing up. Just pulsing that knee in. And if you'd like, you can lift the head, neck and chest up, keeping the shoulders relaxed. You're not trying to get the nose towards the knees or the head towards the knees, just lifting the head and neck straight up, making sure the shoulders stay soft. Feel the breath. Release the head, slowly releasing the head. And remember, you listen to your body. Release the knee, let that leg slide away. And then bend up the other leg. Hug that in. Both toes pointing to the ceiling. And just pulse that knee in towards the chest. Just see where it's right for you. Be aware of how that feels on the back. Keeping the shoulders relaxed. And if it's right for your head and neck, feel free to lift the head, neck and chest up, keeping the shoulders relaxed, keeping the breath flowing, both toes pointing to the ceiling. And if this, the stretched out leg, you can get that active, working. Feel the breath flowing. Slowly release the head and neck if you haven't already done so. Let go of the leg, slide the leg down. Take a moment to feel the floor supporting you, the earth holding you, and how the body feels. Bend the knees up, have the feet on the floor, and we're slowly going to do a little bit of rocking. So this is a very subtle pelvis tilt. So you push the lower back onto the floor so the bum just slightly, like 0.5 millimetre, is lifting up. Now the back of the neck is long. The shoulders are open. So it's a lovely little tilt. Flattening the back. And then bringing the body weight forward so that the lower back arches away from the floor. Breathing in as you flatten. Breathing out as you rock. And the lower back lifts. So do a few of these lovely subtle movements, working that sacrum, that sacred area. The arms are in this lovely Shavasana position between the hips and the waist. The back of the neck is long. as you do that rocking. And keeping that chin towards the chest. The next time you flatten the back, you're going to push into the feet and slowly bring the whole of the buttocks up off the floor, keeping the neck long, keeping the heart open, and making sure that you're doing no harm, that the knees aren't hurting. You're really pushing and lifting the pelvis up. You're keeping the inner thighs working, moving into your bridge pose. And slowly, slowly coming down, one vertebrae at a time coming down. If your knees felt uncomfortable, just adjust the feet slightly. Just do what's right for you, making sure the feet are hip width apart, as if you have a block long ways between your feet, if you've ever used blocks. The hips are tucked, are kind of tucked in towards the heels. And again, just pushing into the feet, lifting the pelvis up, keeping the neck long, feeling the heart centre opening as you lift the pelvis up into your bridge pose. Pushing into the big toe and the inner side of the feet. Tailbone tucked in, the glutes engaged, lifting the pelvis up, up, up. Relaxing the shoulders, making sure you're not hurting yourself. You want to feel the like the edge, the resistance, but you don't want any kind of sore pains here, particularly in the knees. And you shouldn't really turn around your head and neck and look and see what I'm doing at all. And look and then move into the pose. Stay for as long as you're comfortable to do so. If you need to come out, come out. And how do you know? If you're not breathing, that's a clue. So you need to be breathing slowly, effortlessly and easily here. And we're going to slowly lower the spine down. I can feel one vertebrae hitting, another vertebrae hitting, slowly lower, slowly lower, slowly lower until you're on the floor. And relax. And we'll do that with a little flow with the breath. So breathing out. I'm going to keep the shoulder blades open and turn my hands to face the floor, palms down, but my shoulders are still open. My back and my neck is long. Breathing out, relax. Breathing in, peel the spine up off the floor using my hands to give me a little bit of extra lift. Breathing out, lower the spine back onto the floor. And one vertebrae at a time, no rush. Breathing in, flattening the back, engaging the belly, lifting the pelvis up, adjusting the neck as you need to, lifting the pelvis up, up, up. Noticing the pause, breathing out, slowly lowering down. So we'll do a few more like this. And if you wish, and only if it suits you, we can bring the hands up overhead while we bring the pelvis up. So I'll do that on the next one. But remember, please don't be looking around. If you're practicing at home, don't be looking around to see what I'm doing, because you mustn't be moving your neck too much in this pose. So breathing in, you can bring your arms up overhead, keeping the elbows straight. Oh, I've got a radiator behind me, but never mind. Breathing out, slowly lowering the arms and the pelvis. Noticing the pause at the end of the in-breath when everything is lifting. Adjust the neck as you need to. Keep the shoulders down from the ears. Breathing out, arms as straight as you can, and noticing that pause at the end where everything is relaxed, where you're supported, where you're held. So we'll do one more like that. You don't need to bring your hands into it. You can see I like to adjust the neck. And breathing out. It's really good for the lower back. And then we can bring the knees in over the chest. And again, that lovely gentle rock. Easing out the spine. This is very important to do this counter pose after the back bend of the bridge pose. And if it suits you, you can lift the head, neck and chest up towards the knees, hugging the knees in and breathing slowly and easily here. Release the head. Release the feet. Take a moment to check with your body, to check how you're feeling. And then we're going to roll over and come up into our tabletop. So the tabletop, you've got your finger spread, finger spread, shoulders, elbows, wrists in line, and if you need to have your wrists supported, support your wrists. Okay, I don't need to do that, but if you feel you don't want to be hurting your wrists here. So we're going to move into our cat pose. So the hips come back, the chest comes forward, but don't put the head and neck up too much. And then tailbone in, navel back to spine, chin to chest. So this is great for the whole of the spine as well as the lower back. Breathing in, not moving the arms, not moving the legs. Breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Just feeling that whole spine working beautifully. Back arching up on the out breath, chin to chest, and one more time. And back to neutral spine. And a lovely pose for the back, lower back, is to bring the hips to heels, moving into your hare pose. If you need to support the head using fists, wrists, or whatever, or if you can have your head on the floor and really relax. I'm not going to put my head all down completely because I won't be able to talk, but really feel that you're breathing up and down through the spine in this pose. Feel the shoulders relaxing, the lower back relaxing, the spine relaxing. Let the breath be slow, be deep, be even, and enjoy it. So that pose is a great pose for your lower back. Move it into dog. So the fingers are well spread, the thumb is pushing in towards the first finger. You curl the toes under and you lift up into down dog. And just really feel that you're pushing the hands and arms strongly away. Relax the head from side to side. Lift the bum as high as you can and the heels back towards the floor. Shoulders nowhere near the ears. Really relax the head. And then I'm going to lift the head and slowly walk the feet up. So whatever way is comfortable for you, come up into standing. So from standing, we always stand in our good Tadasana, feet parallel, legs strong. We're going to work on the lower back. If you have lower back issues, keep the knees well bent. And I'm going to use a wall, you can use a door. So you're standing facing the wall and you bring the hands up. And you're slowly keeping the back as long as possible, but your feet aren't too far back or they're not too far forward. You want to kind of get your legs at a 90-degree angle and just really inviting those hips back. My legs are strong and active as if I've got a block between my legs. I have a small bend in my knees and I'm stretching my hips right back. So just come down where is right for you. Really feel that lovely stretch. You'll feel it in the backs of the legs as well as the back. And I'm going to place my hands on my legs and slowly lower my whole body down. Now if your back is bad, bend the knees as deeply as possible. Relax through the shoulders. If your back is strong, have the legs straight. And if you want to, you can put your hands on your lower back and just rub. This is great for releasing tension in the lower back. So it should really be a good, you should feel that you're letting go. If there's any pain, come out of it. Another thing you can do is hold on to the shoulders. and release and relax. And lift the head and slowly coming back up. So we're going to do like a little backward bend from up here again. Really good for the lower back, but you want to feel that the whole body's lifting. So I've got my hands on the wall. You can have a finger stand or here. My legs are parallel, my legs are strong, and I'm about my forearm away from the wall. And I'm tucking my tailbone in and I'm starting to lift my breastbone up. Now remember, I'm not putting my neck too far back. I'm keeping the spine in line here. It's almost like doing a little backward bend, like a little cobra pose from the wall. So we're lifting the breastbone up towards the ceiling. My legs are strong, my tailbone's in, my mullah band is lifted, and I'm just lifting this breastbone up, making sure there's no compression here. You lengthen through the spine to make sure there's no compression here. Keep the shoulders relaxed, keep the breath flowing. Don't put the head and neck too far back. And slowly coming up. And we're just going to finish with one more forward bend just to really release and relax. Or if you'd rather finish with a hair pose, that's also another really nice thing to do. But I'm just going to stay standing for this bit. So again, walking back. Strong legs. My toes are lifting. My legs are strong. I'm walking back. I'm walking my hands down the wall. It might suit you here. Keep the ears in line with the arms. Strong legs. I feel as if I'm squeezing a block between my feet, squeezing a block between my thighs. Place my hands on my legs. Now you could just keep it here and feel that lovely length in your back. If you want to really get the full release, hands on your legs. Slide your hands down. Release the head. Release the shoulders. And remember, if you have high blood pressure issues or if you feel dizzy when you come out of this, don't do it. Just be safe. Be good to yourself. If you're no blood pressure issues, just keep your head down. Keep these legs strong and active. Letting go in the spine. Letting go in the shoulders. Let go, let go, let go. Have your knees bent as much as you need. And lift. And slowly coming up in your own time. So it's when I'm doing these kind of bigger, not bigger poses, but when I'm missing seeing you guys to make sure that you're doing it correctly. So please listen to your own bodies. Keep yourself safe. Your body is really important. So just take a moment. Notice how you're feeling. If you've got any dizziness in the head, you need to back off and slow it all down if you do it again. Namaste.